Good morning, everyone. Students, now you all know there is a lockdown in our city. So we have to stay at our home without going outside. So you all just take care of yourself and your family members. Students, last session we have started the second part of the lesson, that is decimal. Okay, in that we have seen what is decimal, what is the place value system of the decimal, how to read the decimal numbers, and after that we have seen how to compare the decimal numbers. Okay, now in that we have seen in last session we have seen that how to compare the decimal number. Is it same like the how we compare the other normal numbers like whole numbers? Okay, the same process we have to follow here. So today on the basis of that we are going to solve the exercise 2.5. okay, and I hope you all are completing the homework time to time in your notebook. As I said before, if you have any doubts, just keep it, just note down in your notebook. In next session we are having the doubt clearing session. At that time you can ask me that question that you did not understood. Okay, now let's start the question number 1, and question number is which is greater. So here we have to decide which one is the greater one. Okay, so and first example is 0.5 or 0.05. okay, so this is the first example. There are total 6 examples. 6 examples are there, and out of 6 I'm going to solve the 3 example and 3 you have to solve as a homework. Okay, so first let's see what they have in the last session, what we have learned. First of all, what we have to see, we have to see the before number, before the decimal which number is there, that we have to see. If that number is greater than, so that number means if the before the decimal number is greater, so it means that number is greater. But on before the decimal numbers are same, so what we have to do, so we have to see the numbers after decimal. So after decimal numbers start with 10th. okay, 10th, not tens, that is 10th. okay, so and we have to see the 10th places. okay, so if the 10th places are different, so we can decide that which one is greater. But 10th place is also same, so what we have to do, we have to move to the 100th place. okay, and then we have to compare the 100th place. But here here 2 digit numbers are there, here 3 digit, means here after decimal only 1 digit is there. After decimal only 1 digit is there, and here after decimal 2 digits are there. So what we have to do, first of all you can do it, you can make both the decimal like decimal. What is like decimal? We have learned in last session, like decimal में क्या होता है, the places, the number of digit places are equal. Digit places are equal. Equal मतलब क्या? So not 5, not number 5, means the 10, 100, these places, 1000 places, they are equal. So here only 10th place is there, and here 10th and 100, both places are here. Both places are here. So what we can do, we can convert this one into the like decimal, where we can get the 10th and 100th place. So what we can do is, see, to make a like decimal, what we have to do is we have to take 0. okay, so here 0.5, nothing is there. After 10th place, which place come? That is 100. But on the 100th place there is no number, so we can take here 0. okay, now what is our second number? That is 0.05. This is the one method. This is the one method. Or directly I can say that in the previous session what we have seen, that we have to see the before decimal number, which numbers are there, 0, 0 means both numbers are equal. So what we have to do, we have to see the 10th places. On the 10th place 5 is there, and here on the 10th place 0 is there. So from both the 10th places, which number is greater? That is 5. So we can say that 0.5 is greater than 0.05. ओके, अब यहाँ पे हमने दोनों भी नंबर को देखो, यहाँ पे 10th प्लेस भी है, 100th प्लेस भी है, यहाँ पे 10th प्लेस है, 100th प्लेस भी है. ओके, सो विच वन इज द ग्रेटर वन, 51 और 05, विच वन इज ग्रेटर? हियर वी कैन से दैट दिस वन इज ग्रेटर. these are the two way where you can compare the numbers. I hope you have understood. Just if you find difficult to make a decimal into a light decimal, so what just need to do is you have to compare the numbers. Okay, अगर decimal के पहले नंबर अगर बड़े होंगे, ओके सपोज यहाँ पे अगर मैं 1 लेती और यहाँ पे 0.05 रहता, ओके तो यही नंबर बड़ा होता क्योंकि बिफोर डेसिमल 1 इज देयर विच इज ग्रेटर देन 0. ओके सो लेट्स टेक द अनदर एग्जांपल नाउ. So here I am going to solve the third one. I am not going to I am not solving the second example of this question. You have to solve as a homework. Okay. After when we finish this question, at that time I will write on the left right hand side which example you have to solve as a homework. So third example is we have to decide 7 or 0.7 is greater. So you can see directly which one is the greater one. Okay. Now here 7 is whole number, means there is no decimal. It means that 7 is greater than 0.7. ओके अब यहाँ पे कोई भी नंबर नहीं है. अभी मुझे ना लाइक फ्रैक्शन लाइक डेसिमल में करना है. लाइक डेसिमल मतलब क्या, वहाँ पे यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जो वंस प्लेस है और डेसिमल का जो 10th प्लेस है वो दोनों रहना चाहिए. यहाँ पे तो सिर्फ 1 प्लेस है. आफ्टर डेसिमल मीन्स यहाँ देर इज नो डेसिमल नंबर. सो व्हाट आई कैन डू इज आई कैन राइट 7.0. Okay, so here 1's place is also there, 10th place is also there. Okay, now in the second example here 1's place is there and 10th place is there after decimal. So here we can see on the 1's place here 0 is there and here 7 is there. Which one is greater? That is 7.0 is greater than 0.7. Okay, so you can find out the which one is the greater number both the way. Okay, ये नहीं करना है, like decimal में नहीं करना है. That is absolutely okay. I am just telling you the another method that you should know that this is the way you can compare the number. Or just you just simply just compare the number that see the 10th, 100th, 1000 place. Okay, so let's solve the now sixth example I am going to solve. Okay, now again in the sixth example 0.8 or 0.88. Don't read 88. We have that habit that we always read the number like 0.88, but that is not the correct mathematical way to read the number. In previous session I told you how to read the decimal numbers. Okay, so here we have to decide from both the decimal number which one is the greater one. Okay, so just go with the simple way that we have to see the before decimal which numbers are there. 0 zeros are there, means both numbers are equal. So what we have to do, we have to move to the 10th place. Okay, here on the 10th place also 8 is there and here 8 is there. Okay, 8 is there, but in the first example on the 100th place means that is there is no 100th place. Okay, 100th place वहाँ पे नहीं है, so it means there is a 0. Okay, there is a 0. So here on the 100th place 0 is there and here in the second number on the 100th place 8 is there. Okay, so 8 is greater than the 0. It means that 0.8 is less than 0.88. Okay, so this number is greater one. Okay, so यहाँ पे हमने क्या डिसाइड किया, कौन सा नंबर बड़ा है, that is 0.88 is greater one. Okay, now I am going to write the 3 examples. Those example you have to solve as a homework. So from the question number 1, these are the 3 examples you have to solve in your notebook as a homework. Please note down in your notebook which example you have to solve. Those who don't have a maths textbook, please write it down in your notebook. And those who have a textbook, just stick it in your textbook that these example you have to solve as a homework. Okay, and I hope you are completing the classwork also. Whatever the example I am solving on the blackboard, you have to write it down in your notebook. Okay, so let's solve the now question number 2. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is very easy. What we have to do is express as rupees using decimals. Okay, so they have given the examples of rupee and paisa, so where we have to use the decimal point. How? Let's see. Now we all know that 1 rupee is equal to how many paisa? That is 100 paisa. Okay, so 1 रुपए की कीमत कितनी होती है? 100 पैसा. But what about 1 paisa? 1 paisa is equal to how many rupees? So what we have to do is that is एक पैसा मतलब वो 100 का एक पार्ट होता है, दैट इज द means first part of the 100 paisa. So what we have to do, that one we have to divide with the 100 and we will get the value of 1 paisa in rupees, that is 0.01. Okay, so this is the value of 1 paisa. How? I just solve here that we have to divide 1 with the 100. Okay, you all know how to do the division. So here we can't divide the 1 with the 100 because 1 is less than 100, so we have to divide with the 0 and here we'll get the 1. Now here I will take the decimal because after decimal I can take 0 to divide the number. So here again 10 is there which is less than 100, so here I will divide this 10 also with the 0 and here I will write 10. Okay, again I have taken 0 here, I have taken decimal, it means I can take that much 0 where I will get my remainder 1. Okay, now we get the 100, so 100 ones are 100 and here we got the answer, that is 0.01. So this is the value of 1 paisa in rupees, that is 0.01 paisa. Okay, and first example is 7 paisa. We have to express this one in rupees using decimal. How? Let's see. Now we all know, just now we have seen 1 paisa is equal to 0.01 rupees. So 7 paisa is equal to 7 divided by 100. Okay, the same way you have to do it, same way. Instead of 1 you have to take that 7 number. Okay, because here we are expressing 7 paisa, not 1 paisa, and here we'll get the answer, that is 0.07 rupee. Okay, so 7 paisa मतलब कितने rupees हुए, that is 0.07 rupees. Okay, now let's see the third example. Okay, here also 7 rupees is there, means this 7 is already in the form of rupees, so there is no need to change this one. What we have to change, that is 77 paisa. So this 77 paisa we have to express as a rupees. How? Let's see. Whenever you have to express the paisa into rupees, that time remember student, that number you have to divide it with the 100. Okay, so here 7 plus 77, okay, 77, and I will divide with the 100 because I have to convert this paisa into rupees, and 1 rupee means 100 paisa, that's why I am dividing this one. Okay, so here 7 as it is plus 100, 77 divided by 100, what value will come? Here I will do the division once again. Okay, 100. Okay, so here see, we can't divide the 77 with the 100 because 7 is less than 100, so let's divide with the 0. Here you will get 77. Okay, 77 as it is. Okay, so here take decimal, and here you will get that 0 यहाँ पे आपको लेना पड़ेगा decimal के बाद. Now you can divide 100 sevens are 700. Okay, 0, take down 0 minus 7 and 0 here, 0 minus 0 0, 0 minus 7 as it is, 7 minus 7 0. So here we have taken down the decimal. Now we can take the 0 as much we can till we will not get the answer, means 0. Okay, so here again 100 sevens 700, and here we got the answer, that is 0.77. Okay, now let's just add them. Now student, don't add the number like this 0.77 और यहाँ पे 7 लिख दिया and then add. This is the wrong method. 7 is whole number, there is no decimal. Okay, there is no decimal means that is the whole number. So whole number always come before the decimal number. Means how you have to add the number. Let's see here. I'll just rub this side. Please note down in your notebook how we are doing the division. It will be helpful for you when you will solve the next example. So here how I will add 7 before the decimal. This is the number. Okay. Now here write down the second number, that is 0.77, and now just add. Okay, 7 here nothing is there, it means there is a 0. Okay, so here 7 plus 0 7, 7 plus 0 7, and here 0 plus 7 is equal to 7, and decimal जहाँ जगह पे है वहीं जगह पे देना है, and you will get the answer, that is rupees is equal to 7.77. Okay, got it? So in this way we have to express the rupee into a paisa. We have to express the paisa into a rupee. Okay, so let's solve the third example now. Third example, same thing we have to do. Here 235 paisas are there. Okay, so what we have to do? The given paisa we have to divide it with the 100, and here we'll get the answer. Just do the division. Okay, I'm going to rub the first one. I hope you have written in your notebook. Please write it down in your notebook, because this is the class work which we are doing here. Okay, so 235 divide with the 100. Okay, 100 twos are 200. Okay, here will come 35. Okay, 2 minus 2 0, and 35 again. 35 is less than 100. So what we have to do? We have to take 0 to divide it. So we have to take the decimal. Okay, decimal, and here I can take, after decimal I can take the 0. Again 100 threes are 300. Okay, again 0 5 0. Okay, now I have taken decimal, means I can take that 0 here. 100 fives are 500. Okay, so here we got the answer, here 0, and here the 235 paisa means that is 2 rupees 35 paisa. Okay, 100 पैसा मतलब 1 रुपया, तो 200 मतलब कितने हुए? That is 2 rupees. Okay, as simple as this. So here I have solved 3 examples. Now I am going to write which example you have to solve as a homework. Okay, you have to note down in your notebook. So from question number 2, these examples you have to solve as a homework. Now let's solve the third example now. Okay. Now student, question number 3. Before we solve the question number 3, this is the chart. Okay, you have learned in your previous standard. Okay, so question is express 5 centimeter in meter and kilometer. We have learned that whenever we are converting, means suppose 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Okay, so when we are converting greater into smaller, that time we have to multiply. Okay, but when we have to convert smaller to bigger, okay, smaller to bigger, that time what we have to do? We have to do the division. Same thing we have to do. The 5 centimeter, the value of centimeter is less than meter as well as kilometer. So here we have to show this centimeter which is lower than the bigger one. We have to express this centimeter in meter and kilometer. So what we have to do? We have to do the division over here. So before doing this thing, let me just explain you. This is the chart of all these are the units for the distance when we measure the distance. Okay, so we always measure in kilometer. Okay, this is the hectometer, dam means degameter, meter is the basic unit. So before decimal, whatever unit you are just seeing here, so those are the higher units. Okay, higher units, and after the decimal you can see dm means decimeter, cm means centimeter, and mm you know that is millimeter, and these all units are after decimal, and that's why we always write in the fraction form and the decimal form, that is 1 upon 10 meter. 1 upon 10 meter means how many meter? That is 0.1 meter. Okay, centimeter, that is 1 upon 100, that is 0.01 meter. Millimeter means 1 upon 1000 meter, means all these are means in the form of meter. Okay, मतलब 1 मीटर मतलब डेसीमीटर का कितना हुआ? That is 0.1 meter. Okay, 1 meter, that we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, but 1 centimeter means how many meter? That is 0.01. Okay, exactly same way that we know that 1 meter is equal to 1000 1000 millimeter, but 1 millimeter मतलब कितना मीटर हुआ, that we don't, okay, that is the value, that is 1 upon 1000, that is 0.01 meter. Okay, so we have seen here. Now what we have to do, we have to express the 5 centimeter into meter and kilometer. Okay, so here 5 centimeter is there, which we have to express in meter. Okay, so 1 meter we know that is 1 upon 100, yes, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Okay, so 1 centimeter is equal to, so here 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, but 1 centimeter means how many meter, that we just see that what we have to do, we have to 1 divided 100 centimeter, 100 meter is equal to, that is 0.01 मीटर. ओके, तो 1 सेंटीमीटर की वैल्यू मीटर में क्या है, दैट इज 0.01 मीटर. सो हियर हाउ मेनी सेंटीमीटर आर देयर, दैट इज 5. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज 5 सेंटीमीटर इज इक्वल टू 5 डिवाइडेड बाय 100, एंड हियर विल गेट द आंसर in your notebook on the last page. You can do the division and you will get the answer 0.05 meter. Okay, so we have expressed 5 centimeter in meter and we got the value, that is 0.05 meter. If you want to check this answer whether it is correct or not, you can do the division in your notebook. Okay, so here we have expressed the this 5 centimeter in meter. Now the same 5 centimeter we have to express in kilometer. Now before we going to the next one, I just want to tell you that the difference between each unit, that is 10-10. Okay, that is 10-10. You can see, just checked out in the previous standard you have learned all these things. I don't think so you need to means you don't you want the more explanation about this, already we have learned. So here I just want to say that this centimeter, now we have to convert it into kilometer. So we have to find out that what is the exactly 1 सेंटीमीटर मतलब कितना किलोमीटर होता है, दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड इट आउट. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज वी हैव टू जस्ट काउंट इट, दैट यहाँ पे सेंटीमीटर को छोड़ के कितने सारे कॉलम है टिल किलोमीटर तक, दैट वी हैव टू काउंट. ओके, दैट इज 1 2 3 4 5. ओके, 5. इट मीन्स हियर सेंटीमीटर को भी पकड़ लेना. ओके, सो सेंटीमीटर यहाँ पे हो जाएगा हमारा, दैट इज होल नंबर. ओके, यहाँ पे हो गया, and 1 2 3 4 5 columns are there, means we have to give the 50, means the 1 centimeter की कीमत निकालने के लिए we have to divide with the 1 lakh. Okay, so here we'll get the answer, that is 0.00001 किलोमीटर. ओके, 1 सेंटीमीटर की कीमत कितनी हो गई, दैट इज 0.000. अगर मैं ऐसे करती हूँ, ओके, आई एम जस्ट explaining you. Okay, 5 columns are there and I just said now that the difference between each unit, that is 10-10. Okay, 10 multiply by 10 multiply by 10 multiply by 10 multiply by 10, and here you will get the answer of all these 5 tens, that is 1 lakh. How many zeros are there, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so here the value of 1 centimeter, that is this one. How many centimeter we have to express in kilometer? So what we have to do, 5 centimeter divided by here 1 lakh, and here we'll get the answer, that is 0.00005. Okay, so here we got the answer, that is 0.00005 kilometer. So here I have solved example 1 from the question number 3. Second example you have to solve same way. I'll tell you how to do it. One more important thing, you can draw this table in your notebook. This table will help you to solve the next example. Okay, question number 2 from the example 2 from the question number 3 is express 35 millimeter in centimeter, meter and kilometer. You have to solve this example. I have given the value of 1 millimeter. Okay, 1 millimeter into the centimeter, meter and kilometer. What you have to do is, instead of 1 you have to just put the 35 and do the division and you will get the answer. Okay, so I have given, means one part I have done, the second part of this example you have to do it. Please student, whatever I am giving you the homework, please write it down in your notebook. It is very important to do the practice. If you did not if you don't understand, just note down in your notebook that which question I have I don't understood, and this question I have to ask to the teacher how to do it. Okay, so in the doubt clearing session you can ask me whatever doubts you are having. Till then you just do the practice of all the homework questions. Okay, now we are going to solve the question number 4. Now student, we are going to solve the question number 4. Okay, and question number 4 is expressing kg. So here they have given the example in the form of gram. We have to convert it into kg so we can show the answer in decimal form. So we all know that here 1 kg means 1000 gram. Okay, 1000 gram. Okay, so 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000, and here we'll get the answer, that is 0.001. Okay, that is the kg. 1 gram means how many kg? That is 0.001 kg. So here 200 grams means what we have to do is, this 200 we have to divide with the 1000. Okay, divide with the 1000, and here let's do the division of this number. Okay, so here 200 divided by 1000. Now we can't divide the 200 with the 1000 because 200 is less than 1000, so we will divide with the 00 first. Okay, and here we'll get the 200. Okay, 200. Okay, now after that we will take the decimal, so we can use the 0. Okay, to get the answer. So here I have taken another 0, so 1000 to the 2000. Okay, sorry, here, yes, 2000. Okay, so here we got the answer. So here we can write it in the form that here 0.2 kg. Okay, 0.2 kg. Now here, after here, one more important thing you can do, that is here in 1000 how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. Okay, so here if I write here 200 as it is, okay, and means here 1 2 3 places are already there. So before this 200 I will write decimal, and here I will write 0. So in this form also you can write it. ओके, कितने जीरो है उतने जीरो की प्लेसेस ये ले लेगी. अब उससे पहले कुछ भी नहीं है, मतलब डेसिमल. अब डेसिमल लिख के हम ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते. We can't write in this form. So nothing is there. It means you have to take 0. So in both the form you can write the answer. This is also correct. This one is also correct. Okay. Now let's solve the second example. Okay. Where example is 4 kg 8 grams. So 4 kg already in kilogram. Okay, so there is no need to change. What we have to change, that is 8 gram. Okay, so here 4 kg plus 8 divided by 1000 करना है, because we all know 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So that's why we have to divide, and here we'll get answer 4 kg plus 0.008. Okay, here we got the answer. Now we have to add the numbers. Okay, so 4 as it is. Now here after 4 there is nothing. It means you can take the 0. Okay, and here just put the decimal. Okay, so this will be easy for you to do the addition. Now second number 0.008. Okay, and let's just add it. 8 plus 0, that is 8. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 0, 0, and 4 plus 0 is equal to. So here we got the answer, that is in gram 4.008 kg. Okay, so here we have solved the example. Now the second example of this question you have to solve as a homework. The second example is very easy. What you have to do is you have to divide with the 1000 and you will get the answer in the decimal form. Okay, so let's solve now question number 5. Now question number 5. Question number 5 is write the following decimal numbers in expanded form. Okay, we know that what is expanded means what? We have to write the given decimal number in large form. Okay, large form. So what we have to do is here we just before the decimal, decimal, how many digits are there? There are 2. Okay, so here I will write that is ones and this is the 10. Okay, after decimal also 2 places are there, that is 10th, this is the 10th place and this is the 100th place. Okay, so let's just write down these numbers in expanded form. Okay, so 2 is on the 10th place, so it means we have to multiply the 2 with the 10. Okay, plus on the place of 0, on the place of ones there is a 0, so just 0 multiply by 1. Okay, so here plus, now see 0 is there on the place of 10, so what we have to do, that 0 we have to divide with the 10. Okay, plus 3 on the place of 100, which number is there? That is 3. Okay, so 3 divided by 100. Okay, so this is the largest, means expanded form of this number. Okay, those who we have multiplied, just write down them. So 2 into 10 is equal to 20 plus, now here if you any number multiply with the 0, we get the 0. So if you write here, that is also okay. If you don't want to write, that is also okay. Means it's depend on you. If you want to write, then write it. But because हमको क्यों नहीं लिखना है? Because we all know that 0 value is nothing. Means if you will not write that, it means that place is empty, nothing is there. Okay, so here I can write that 0 divided by 10 plus 3 divided by 100. So this is the expanded form of this number. Okay, now second one I will take here. I will take now second one. Okay, so here is 2.03. Okay, 2.03. Again same thing you have to do. Before decimal you have to see which place is that, that is ones. It means that 2 you have to multiply with the 1 plus on the place of 10. After decimal the number start with 10 and 100. Again same thing you have to do it, that is 0 divided by 10 plus 3 divided by 100. So here you will get answer 2 plus 0 upon 10 plus 3 upon 100. So this is the expanded form of this number. So first and second I have done here. Third and fourth you have to do as a homework. Okay, expanded form में फिर से बताती हूँ, हमने पहले भी पढ़ा है कि expanded form होता है लार्ज फॉर्म में लिखने के लिए. ओके, उनकी जो प्लेस वैल्यू रहती है उससे दिए गए नंबर को हमें मल्टीप्लाई करना होता है एंड देन विल गेट द एक्सपांडेड फॉर्म ऑफ दैट number. Okay, so third and fourth I will write here, so you can write it in your notebook here as a homework. Okay, the third one is that is 200.03 and fourth one is that is 2.034. Okay, so these are the two examples you have to solve as a homework. So here we have completed question number 5. Let's solve the question number 6 now. Now question number 6, student, this question is very easy. There is nothing to do because this example is for the like 4th standard or 5th standard student also they can solve this example. So here write the place value of 2. Okay, wherever you can see the 2, you have to find out the value of those number. How you will find? You have to see that 2 is on the which place. Okay, so in the first example 2 is before decimal and before decimal always number start with the 1. So here the place name is ones. Okay, if you multiply with the 2 with the 1 you will get the 2. So this is the value of 2, that is 2 only. In the second example you will see there is this number. Okay, so before decimal this is ones and this is 10. So in the second example 2 is on the tens place, so 2 here we can write tens. Okay, so 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20. So the value of 2 is 20 over here. Now in the here third, fourth and fifth. Okay, so third and fourth you have to solve as a homework. Okay, these questions for homework. Okay, and fifth one I am going to solve. Okay, so here the number is 63.352. Okay, so after decimal I will see here this is the 10th place, this is the 100th place and this is the 1000th place. Okay, so here I can say this is the 1000th place. Okay, 1000 place. So I will divide 2 divided by 1000 and here I will get the answer. Just divide it and just see 0.002. So this is the value of 2 in the here in the fifth example. Okay, so here I have solved this exam 3 example, 2 you have to solve as a homework. Let's see the question number 7 now. Now question number 7 student, this is a word problem but this question is very easy. You just see here the example is very big but method to solve this example is very easy. You just need to understand this example. So the example is Dinesh went from place A to place B. Okay, and from there to place C. A is 7.5 km from B and B is 12.7 km from C. Ayub went from place A to place D and from there to C. Okay, D is 9.3 km from A and C is 11.8 km from D. Who traveled more by how much? So Dinesh and Ayub is there. Okay, so they have traveled from the same point. Okay, that is A. So we have to see first if we'll take Dinesh. Okay, Dinesh, and Dinesh start from traveled from the point A. Okay, वो यहाँ से गया point B तक. Okay, and B to then C. Okay, this is the distance which Dinesh covered. So distance from A to B is, that is A is 7.5 km from B. So this distance from A to B is 7.5 km. I hope this diagram is visible to you all. Then after that the distance from B to C, that is 12.7 km. Okay, so this is the total distance that Dinesh covered, okay, in his travel. Now we have to see that Ayub also start his traveling from the point A. Okay, that is the same point. Okay, then he went from the point A to point B. Okay, and the distance from point A to D is, that is 9.3 km. Okay, then again he moved that from point D to C. Okay, D to C, and that point is 11.8 km. Okay, so this is the total distance of Dinesh and Ayub. Now from this diagram we have to decide that who traveled more and how much. किसने कितना डिस्टेंस कवर किया और कितना किया, किसने ज्यादा किया और कितना किया, that we have to find it out. Okay, so this distance from A to C, this is for Dinesh. Okay, and this distance from A to C means the same distance, that is for the Ayub. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to find out the distance covered by Dinesh. It means we have to add A plus B with the B plus C, then we'll get the total distance of Dinesh. Again, to find out the total distance of Ayub, what we have to do, we have to write down, means add the distance from A to D and D to C, then we'll get the total distance of Ayub. Okay, so my blackboard is very small. I hope you have written this question in your notebook along with the diagram. I'm going to rub this to solve the example. Okay, so let's find out the distance traveled by Dinesh. Okay, so distance from A to B means here we have to add AB plus BC. Okay, BC. What is the distance from A to B? That is 7.5 km plus, and from B to C, that is 12.7 km. If you add this, so you will get the answer, that is 20.2 km. Okay, so this is the total distance of Dinesh. Okay, now let's find out the total distance traveled by Ayub. Okay, Ayub कहाँ से चला? That is point A to D. So here in bracket AD plus DC. Okay, what is the distance from A to D? That is 9.3 plus 11.8 km. Okay, if I'll add this one, so I will get here 3 plus 8 is equal to 21, and here I will get the answer, that is 20.1 kilometer. Now from both the answer you can easily, it is clearly you can see that Ayub covered more distance, okay, because his total travel distance is 21.1, which is greater than 20.2 kilometer. So here we can say here 20.2 kilometer and 21.1 kilometer. So this distance is more, which is traveled by distance traveled by Ayub is more than Dinesh. Okay, more than Dinesh. Now how much? So what we have to do is we have to subtract this 20.2 kilometer from the 21.1 kilometer. So here we will get the answer, that is 21.1 minus 20.2. Here we will get answer here 11. So here will come 10. Okay, and here will yes 2. Here will come 1, not 10. Here it's 0. Okay, here it's 0. So 2 minus 11 is equal to 9, and here will come 0, 0. So our answer will get 0.9 kilometer. Okay, 9 kilometer, 0.9 kilometer traveled more kilometer more. So here I'll rub this side, so I can write here. So 0.9 kilometer more. So here we can write, therefore Ayub traveled 0.9 kilometer more than Dinesh. Okay, so here we got the answer. Okay, the last example, 8th example, you have to solve as a homework. I will tell you how to do it. Okay, I hope you have understood this question. Nothing was there. हमने यहाँ पे क्या करना था, दिनेश और आयुब का हमें ऐड करना था कि टोटल डिस्टेंस कितना है दोनों का. ओके, जो उन्होंने कवर किया है, और फिर उसमें से हमें माइनस करना था कितना ज्यादा किया है. ओके, दैट वी हैव डन इन दिस एग्जाम्पल. लेट्स सी द 8th example that you have to solve as a homework. So this is the last example. You have to do it as a homework. So example is Shama bought 5 kg 300 grams apples, okay, and 3 kg 350 grams mangoes. So these are the two fruits which Shama bought. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to add the weight of apples and weight of mangoes. So you will get the total weight of the fruits which Shama bought. Okay, second is Sarla bought 4 kg 800 gram oranges and 4 kg 150 grams of banana. Okay, again you have to do the same thing. You have to add the weight of both the fruits, and you will get the weight of both fruits that Sarla bought. Now from that we have to decide the who bought more fruits. So what you have to do is, after adding all the weights of the food, you have to subtract that who bought more and how much. Okay, किसने ज़्यादा fruits खरीदे और कितने खरीदे, यहाँ पे दिया नहीं है, but still you have to decide that who bought more, किसने ज़्यादा fruits खरीदे. From their weights you have to decide. Okay, for that what you have to do, you have to add the weight of the fruits together. Okay, so this is very simple example. I know that you can solve it, and you will solve this example. Whatever the examples I have given you as a homework, please do it in your notebook and just cross check when I will give you the answer key or the solution of the exercise 2.5. Okay, so till then just take care yourself and don't go outside. Okay, so bye student, we will meet in the next session.